it's springtime and I'm at Garland's nursery with Lee Powell. And Lee, this is such a great nursery and you have some great ideas for containers for us today.
Thank you. I put together a little container this morning and planted it up to tell you a little something about it.
You know, I think that I could see this like on a rooftop garden. It's just so elegant. I don't think of it as like an herb and edible container.
Well, what this is it's a little bit of a modern twist to the old-fashioned strawberry pot.
Definitely.
And instead of putting strawberries in it, which would actually prefer a little more soil than these little holes will give them,
Right.
I thought it would look great as an herb pot.
It's beautiful.
So I took a number of different herbs. I even threw in a lettuce or two and made a contemporary herb pot. It's got a rosemary coming out the top.
It's beautiful.
And it's something that I think is going to look elegant, yet you could still have edibles in it.
You know, you can just go right out from your kitchen, have your scissors, and kind of harvest some things to use while you're cooking for that dinner party.
I can already taste the Italian, the Italian food coming right now.
And you know, you did something different as a top dressing. Instead of just using the soil as the top dressing, you really kind of put it to another level with the stone.
Well, the soil just wasn't quite looking exactly how I wanted it to, and so I found some nice river rock and put on top. I thought it finished it off very well. And the other thing I was thinking about doing was adding some tumbled glass to it. And
Beautiful.
This is not sharp, it's not going to cut you, but it really makes a nice finished look to a container for an elegant appeal.
You know, and we have another container over here, and maybe we can talk a little bit about basics of when you start planting, about soil preparation, what kind of soil to use.
Yes, and you know, when you're doing edibles, a lot of people would prefer to have an organic soil.
Definitely.
And there are a number of different potting soils that are very good potting soils that are organic. And the one we have here is the black gold. What you're looking for is something that will drain fairly well, but will also hold enough moisture so it's not going to dry out right away.
Right. You don't want to be married to that container all summer and just watering it twice a day.
No. And so what I was going to do with this container was I was going to do another edible container.
Okay.
I was going to do a nice classy black pot.
It's beautiful.
I wanted to use a blueberry as my centerpiece for it.
Oh, that's
and this
unusual.
one is sunshine blue, which is a dwarf, which is perfect for a container garden. It's going to get about 3 feet tall, it's self-fertile, and it's semi-evergreen, so you have the nice red foliage throughout the winter.
You know, you just don't think about blueberries in a container, but hey, everything is changeable. You can put it in the garden, put it in a container, and then you're going to kind of top dress with something else.
I was going to top dress this one with strawberries. I thought that would make a nice edible feature. I was going to put 5 or 6 of them around the edge, and they'll dangle down and have your nice red berries against the black pot. You can reach over and grab a strawberry and have at it this summer.
You know, so when you do a container, it doesn't have to just be ornamental solely and edible solely. You can mix them up. Just do whatever you like, what's good for your family.
Certainly, and it can still look wonderful as well as get the benefit of the food.
Well, thank you so much for giving us all these new tips. Come out to Garland Nursery and talk to Lee and his staff and get inspired.
Thank you.
Thank you.